What up, everyone? I hope everybody had a fantastic day, unlike me. Not gonna lie, I'm trying to get this video out as quick as possible because I don't even really want to put it up. And I do apologize for such a sour mood here, but today was the worst day that I've had trading since I started recording myself. In case you don't know me, my name is Eric. I've been trading prop firms now for 3 years, and this is my journey of me trading my 5 straight to funded Lightning accounts with Tradeify. Today, yes, I took 2 trades, which is against my rules. I usually only like to take 1 trade. I took 2 losers in a row, and I went about minus $360 to $370 per account. On top of that, I basically blew my original account that I took a payout on within 14 days. And that one is basically blown, which is, okay. Still made a good ROI on it, made $1,800 after the 90-10 split. But just this month just tore into me the last 3 weeks, just taking losses after loss after loss. You eventually are going to run out of drawdown. And then today, me taking 2 L's in a row on my setup just absolutely killed me. As you can see here, we had the range form and the good trade was up here. This is where I should have entered. We got the break and then a pullback, and then that was to go short. But I had this thing in my mind where I was trying to be more conservative, and let me just go to the 15-minute chart so I can show y'all. I was trying to be more conservative because I knew this was a level of support, and it was a level of support. Bounce there, and then we had the 200 EMA. So in my mind, I'm like, I can't short into this on that original move, which is fine, which is correct. But my dumbass, right, enters, and then switch to 2 minute. I enter this trade right at the support. Now, granted, this is a setup for me, right? We get the drop, we get a pullback, and then I entered here. But the problem was that I was shorting right into support. And you'll even hear me, if you watch the recap here, you'll hear me say, I don't even want to take shorts today. I really only wanted to take longs. So to be honest, I should have not even taken the trade today. That should have been the real thing. If I was going to take a trade, it needed to be this one up here, right? And then you play that into that support. But I'm going to take shorts right at support. So again, this is my fault. And then I got stopped out here. I re-entered the trade again when we got this drop right here, as you can see. And then I got stopped out again for that 300 and $60 to $70 loss, and then blowing accounts. So now we're going to be down to 4 straight to funded Lightning accounts with Tradeify, which is fine. And each one has they're about minus $600 now, each account. We have 1 more day into the month, and I need to figure out today. That's why I want to get this video out as soon as possible, so I can kind of take the day and process this, right? I need to figure out, number 1, right, if I want to trade tomorrow. Number 2, if I trade tomorrow, do I want to, continue to copy trade all the accounts? Do I want to do the same size? So I have a lot of things that I want to think about. But, the one thing I realize is that if you have a plan, you should probably stick to that plan. So I do think that I should probably trade the same way, because what needs to improve is not necessarily my size or, how many accounts I'm copy trading or anything like that. But what needs to improve is the setups. Now, the thing is am I taking bad setups, or am I making mistakes because I'm copy trading all 4 accounts? Possibly. Or is it because it's just been a frustrating month and I just so desperate for that win, so I keep entering or forcing trades that I shouldn't be taking? That could be it. So there's a lot to think about. We have Labor Day on Monday, so it's going to be a long weekend. And then I actually leave Tuesday afternoon here from Denver to go to Tahoe for a wedding. So I'm not going to record next week. I'm going to bring my laptop and I probably will trade, but I'm not going to record. Or what I'll do is I'll just make a recap of my entire week, when I get back. So with that said, if I trade tomorrow, I'll definitely post another video. If I don't trade tomorrow, then I might post another video just kind of going over an entire recap of my month. So again, I'm just very disappointed in myself overall, but you know, that's not that bad of a tilt to take 2 L's in a row and then walk away. That's still such an improvement from what I used to do, where I would have just like full ported all the accounts at this point and then got chopped up even more here. And then those accounts would have been gone. At least now I can, like, even though I'm pissed off and frustrated, I can walk away from the desk at this point and just, you know, reevaluate everything and take a breather, go to the gym and all that stuff. So anyways, guys, just being raw with everything here. It's easy to post yourself when you're winning, like I was in the earlier, like I was when I first got my first Tradeify account. Like I traded really well at the end of July and then started trading really good in the beginning of August and was able to get that payout in 14 days. So those videos were, trust me, really easy to post, but it is hard. It is very hard to post yourself day after day and then 3 weeks in a row of you just losing and losing and losing, you know. But you know, I am hopeful that I'll get out of this. I just have to get out of this funk, and I don't know. Again, if you're watching this video, I appreciate you. Please like and subscribe to the video. And with that said, let's go ahead and get into my tilty recap. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy August 28th, 2025, Thursday. As you can see, I'm standing up today because I'm trying to bring some energy into the market because it's been such a shit and choppy week. And we just hit market open here about 1 minute in, and we are pumping to, guess what? All-time highs. Once again, all-time highs. So before we go ahead and jump into the analysis for today, I did not post a video yesterday, so I just want to kind of go over what happened yesterday. I ended up taking 2 break-even trades, unfortunately, and as y'all know, if you've been watching my videos, I hate moving my stop to break even. The only reason why I've done that this week is because of the chop, and I just didn't like the price action, so I wanted to try to be risk off as possible. But yesterday we had the 15-minute range form, and then we did get a pump outside of the range, and then I'll just switch to the 2 minutes so y'all can see here, because I do enter off of the 2-minute chart. We got the pump, and then we got a little bit of a pullback here, as you can see, and I got into this trade. Pretty decent trade. We chopped around for a while, and then I just moved my stop to break even here. Got a little frustrated. I re-entered this trade, and then I moved my stop to break even when we were only like a point or 2 in profit, and then got stopped out again. It was very frustrating. Let me show you here the P&L. It was a little frustrating. I had one account yesterday, my main account, the one that's almost blown, that's in hella drawdown right now. It has some slippage on one of those break-even trades, so we actually went minus $68 in that account, unfortunately. And then the other ones here, as you can see, are a little green there because I moved it like in a tick into profit, and we had commissions, of course. So a little frustrating on that slippage right there, but it is what it is. So basically Monday was a break-even trade, Tuesday was a no trade, and then yesterday we had 2 break-even trades. So very, very frustrating month overall, very frustrating week overall, but today is going to be different, right? Right. So let's go over the analysis for today. Switch this back to the 5-minute chart. I'm going to keep it simple today. I'm marking the previous day high right there, and we got the previous day low. And yeah, I'm looking for long, straight up, right? We're above the 15-minute 200 EMA there on the 15-minute chart, and we are above all the EMAs on the 5-minute, including VWAP as well. The green line here is the VWAP, and we are just pumping again to no man's land, all-time highs. So what we're going to wait for is the first 15-minute range to form, and then we will look for a break of that 15-minute range and then a pullback into the 9 EMA or back into the range. And once we get that, we will look for an entry to go long to continue the trend to space, to the moon, because that's all we do is go to the moon. All the market does. Anytime we get any type of pullback, we had Nvidia yesterday that dropped, you know, significantly after market hours, and then it just recovered overnight right here, and now we are sitting above the all-time highs. So this is a major level of support, as you can see, and then we have the all-time highs here as well back in the earlier part of August where we rejected off of it. Now we're getting above that, getting above it right here. So Again, strong level of support at the all-time highs. We are only looking for longs. The only way I could even consider shorts is if we somehow just dump below this 15-minute 200 EMA and dip below that previous day low. I'm being a lot more conservative with my trades. I'm only looking for A+ setups where all of my confluences, all of my EMAs, VWAP, and everything align with all of the time frames up to the 15-minute time frame. So we will stay patient here. We'll wait 10 more minutes here for the 15-minute range to form, and then we will go ahead and look for a trade. All right, we are getting a dump out of the opening range here, which is you know, pretty nice. We do have room to get down to that previous day low, and we are approaching the 15-minute 200 EMA here. So like I said, for me to kind of enter shorts, I need to kind of be below that 15-minute 200 EMA for me to consider shorts there. I just don't want to see it get a nice bounce there and then we just, you know, go right back up, because there is a level of support there, you know, off of those pre-market highs from yesterday. As you can see, we had support right there as well. And we will just actually go ahead and draw a line there, because why not? So bounced off of that support there. So again, I would need to see us kind of get below here and then get a retest for me to go ahead and consider to go short. We are going to stay patient and wait for that A+ setup. There's no point of shorting right into a support here or into the 200 EMA there. That is the plan. Yeah, as you can see there, we just got a big bounce off of that support line and off of that 200 EMA on the 15-minute chart there. That is why I did not want to take shorts yet. I want to see us take shorts below this this support line here. We are getting a nice pullback here with the 2 minutes. So to maybe possibly enter shorts down here, if we can start to, you know, present a flag on the 2 minute. Let me just switch to the 2 minutes so y'all can see. If we can, you know, flag on the 2 minute, get back and test that 9 EMA, you know, get a couple candles back up here, and then we, you know, create a flag here. Sorry, and then we create a flag here, right? And then we kind of break that flag towards the downside. That's what I would look for. But again, I'm being very patient here, very picky. Again, on this 15 minute, we have about 8 minutes, 7 minutes left for the 15 minutes to close right there. So again, I'm looking to take shorts below, kind of below this support level, and we need to see some type of flag, some type of significant pullback. If you caught shorts right out of the range here with the 2 minute, that was a pretty good trade. Again, something that I just wasn't interested in because I knew that we could just bounce right here and then push back into that range, and I don't want to get trapped right there. So I am liking the shorts, you know, below this, and if we can basically form, you know, again, a little flag there, then I will enter a short to target these lows here. And let's just see if we target the lows. Yeah, we got some room down there to get my full 10 points to get back down to the previous day low. So let's see if we can kind of form a little flag here, and then we will look to enter. We got 1 minute left for this 2 minute candle to close. I want to see it press up maybe a little more or hold a little bit more, just to kind of trap people. But we could also just see this start to dump right now. But again, I got to stay patient. I got to stick with my plan. I don't want to get in too early and get trapped and stopped out. I don't want to get bottom ticked and then it just pumps to the moon. I'm gonna keep this risk reward just kind of drawn out so we can see here. Because what I was doing before, I'll be honest, guys, like I would, you know, kind of get over ambitious and probably enter like right here, and then it, you know, it's just flirting coming down. I would get bottom ticked and then boom, stopped out. So I gotta stay patient, right? I gotta stay patient. As much as I like wanted to enter an order there, because I'm like kind of freaking out a little bit. I'm like, oh, it's gonna drop right now and all this stuff, but you know, gotta stick with it here. Okay, I did enter an order. I got a bad fill, a really bad fill. Let me just show here. That just happened so fast. I was trying to enter right here and then we got tapped in. So I'm gonna let this play out. Will we actually get a win or will we just get bottom tick there? You know, this is my plan, so we will see what happens. This is my setup. I'm liking the shorts here, so we will see if we get that continuation down.
Order canceled.
All right, we did get stopped there. I'm probably gonna try to re-enter this trade if we can get a better look here. I'm still liking the shorts. Yeah, I'm gonna enter this again. But we're gonna keep this TP a little bit lower. I want to target these lows. Stop right there. Yeah, we just got top tick there again. You know, I didn't like my fill on that one, so we'll be keeping it a shorter stop here. We'll see what happens. It's kind of just playing around here though. So we're going for $14 points there. Oh no. There's a lot of fuckery going on here. Almost got stopped there. That was crazy. I don't like this price action. It's crazy. Well, it is what it is. We'll let this play out. Oh. Yeah, we got stopped again. We're done for the day. Oh, brutal. I basically blew my one account, and I'll talk about this here in a little bit. That price action, I shouldn't have re-entered that trade, but it is what it is. Let me just show here. So, it went minus 360 in each account, and to be honest, this top account right here is basically blown. We only had about 400 left in drawdown, so that's pretty much it. So we're down to our 4 accounts now. Just you know, brutal, man. I'd be lying if I wasn't pretty triggered right now. You know, I said that I didn't want to go short today and that we needed to get below this 15-minute 200 EMA, and I didn't really listen to my plan all the way, right? I got a little ambitious. You know, it's not a horrible setup here. It's not a horrible setup to continue that lower. But again, we had the support line, and I said it several times, right? I said it several times where I was like, we're just gonna hold this, you know, support line and all this stuff, and then we just had this choppy ass like price action here, and it just pumped back up. I shouldn't have re-entered the trade. I broke my rules there. Ended up taking another loss, going further into the red there. So man, it is what it is. I would be lying if I didn't say that I was a little rattled right now and a bit pissed off in general. But this month has been tough, right? But it's also been a lot of like my own mistakes. All right, guys, so I was just looking at my balance here on the one account, the account that I took a payout on, right? It had a balance of 469.77 left in it. And then after today, we went minus 374.02 in it. So we have $95.75 left in that account before. No, we don't even have that. I don't even know how it's not blown, actually. I'm gonna be real with you guys. This is hard to talk about right now. Like I said, I'm very frustrated with myself because, like I said, I didn't even want to take shorts. I really did not want to take shorts there. And I just, jumped into that trade. So it is what it is. All we can do is just move forward from here. That's all we can do. I got to keep trading the same way. Again, if I hadn't made the mistakes that I've made this month, then we would be in an okay position, right? It's been it's been a hard shit month, but it's also been a lot of my own mistakes, right? So I might take tomorrow off. I'm not completely sure, right? Or I might trade. I don't know. I'm going to take the rest of the day to process this, right? And decide if I really want to trade tomorrow. Tomorrow I would have to see like everything line up from the get-go, right? I don't want there to be any question. I want it to be very clear, if I'm going long or short, where all my confluences line up from the get-go. That's the only way I'm gonna take a trade. We have Labor Day weekend next weekend, so we're gonna have Monday off, and then I'm actually going out of town for a wedding on Tuesday. So I really don't plan to record anything when I'm in Tahoe, but I do plan to bring my laptop and to trade, so we will see how that goes. Anyway, guys, I'm just rambling at this point. Like I said, I'm a little rattled. I'm a little frustrated with myself. Again, though, I'm able to kind of just cut myself off, even at these two trades. We are still in the green with Tradeify overall, right? Even if I end up blowing, I hope I don't, but even if I ended up blowing these 4 accounts that I have left, right, then I'd still be $500 profit with Tradeify. It's just been a really hard mental battle these last few weeks, and I just was really reaching for that win. I really wanted that win. So all I can do is just keep trying to take my setups, keep going, right? And we'll try to get back. We'll try to get back on track. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you are green this week, green today. This has been a really hard week too. Like, not only a hard month, but then like this week has just been horrible, man. It's been so horrible, but we're fine. It was hard to bring that one account back out of drawdown when you only have like 400 left in drawdown. That's just tough to bring back, It does suck because at one point I did have that account at like $1,700 in profit, and then we just kept losing. So, man, this is trading. This is the mental part, but we just keep moving forward, and we will see what happens from here. Again, I can't change anything with my strategy or anything like that. I just got to keep trading the same way. My strategy is fine. It's just been a lot of human error and hesitation, or getting in too soon, and different FOMO stuff, and moving the stop to break even. So a lot of just like mental shit there for sure. So anyways, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you had a better day than I did, and I will see y'all tomorrow.